Hey, what's up my people? Jeremy here with another episode of Next Level Students. Hey y'all, I just got back from Ohio a week ago. I was with the Trimble Tomcats. So this episode here will be sponsored by all my Tomcats in Ohio. Next Level Students, episode 35. Let's get it. Okay, question number one. Ebony, who we got?
Our first question is from Davis Smith.
Hi, my name is Davis Smith and I'm a senior at Trimble High School, and I was wondering how you deal with negative criticism.
That's good. All right, Davis Smith want to know, how do we deal with negative criticism? So let me first say this. You need criticism, okay? Criticism is a good thing. But there's a difference between negative criticism and constructive criticism. Negative criticism at times can come from haters or doubters, or those people who always got something to say about something, but they ain't trying to help. They ain't bringing no resolution. They ain't bringing no solution. Why you painted that color? Look, doggone it, I ain't see you buy no paint. You know what I'm saying? Why you dressed like that? When the last time you took me shopping? You know what I'm saying? Like, people always got something to say, but they don't ever bring any solutions or add to it. So that negative criticism, move it aside. But there are people, teachers, friends, family members who really care about you, and they're gonna challenge you and stretch you, and they give you constructive criticism because they're trying to construct you to be the best version of you can be. I don't want to surround myself with people who say, Jeremy, you did a great job. I want to surround myself with people that say, hey, you could do better here, you could do better there. I'm always asking Ryan for advice or insight. I'm always asking Ebony her opinion. I'm always asking my wife, honey, what you think? I'm always going to my mentors and friends. I want constructive criticism so I can be better. I don't need people that's like, yeah, you the bomb.com, you know what I'm saying? But they're not calling me on areas I'm struggling with. So if people are giving you negative criticism, move aside it, but you gotta be honest with yourself and say, do they care about me? Are they just hating on me? And if you're honest, you'll probably realize, no, they really do care about me. They're not trying to hurt my feelings. They want to help me be the best. But sometimes if you can be kind of soft or a little emotional or immature, constructive criticism can sound like negative criticism. I need y'all to get that. If you're not healthy and strong and mature, somebody giving you constructive criticism who really care about you, it might sound like negative criticism. So you gotta have some discernment so you can realize what's negative and toxic, and if they really do care to make you the best version of you can be. And you should be the type of person, what's gonna make you a next level student is when you say, I want the criticism. I want the constructive criticism that's gonna help me be the best version of me I can be. All right, look, I've talked about that long enough. Question number two, what you got?
Question number two comes from Isaiah James.
Isaiah James, talk to me.
Hi, my name is Isaiah James. I am a sophomore at Trimble High School. My question is, since I lost my mom at a really young age, what advice could you give me to be more accessible?
Isaiah, let me just say, first off, my condolences. It hurts. And I can even tell, even from your question, it was a struggle for you to get that out. Oftentimes it's a struggle for you to, to talk about your mom. I get it. So kudos to you, bro, for being brave enough to say, hey, I need help. How do I make myself more accessible? That's big. How do I make myself more accessible? That means you've been closed off. That means you've been building up a wall. You know what I'm saying? That means you've kind of pushed people off. And so what I want to challenge you to do is, I know you miss your mom. I know you obviously really loved your mom. And of course you opened up your mom from when you first came out her womb. I get that. But let me tell you something. You still have people in your life who care about you. You still have people in your life who love you. So you have to find a way to open up your heart to them. You know what I'm saying? They're not replacing your mom. You still got the memories and love of your mom, but you deserve that. You deserve for more people to love you. You deserve for more people to pour into you. You deserve that. So you got to open yourself up. And I know it can be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lost a lot of family members. And my wife, man, James, Mr. James, Isaiah James, listen to me, bro. My wife has lost her mom, her dad, her aunt, and her grandmother in under 2 years. It seemed like every few months we got hit with another blow. You know what I'm saying? But my wife was determined to get healing. My wife was determined to get counseling. My wife was determined to receive the love that she deserves. And I want to challenge you the same thing. You go through the mourning, you go through the grieving process, but you deserve love, bro. So there are teachers, there are other family members, there are other friends. You must make them accessible to your heart so that you can continue to grow and be who you're called to be. I'm proud of you. Thank you for being vulnerable and transparent, and I'm going to see you real soon. All right, question number 3. What you got?
Question number 3 comes from Lakin.
My name is Lakin Imler. I'm a freshman at Trimble High School, and with everything you shared with us today, I would like to know, out of all of it, which was the hardest to overcome?
That's a good question, Lakin. I would probably, okay, so Lakin wants to know what was the hardest thing for me to overcome. Basically, like out of all the stuff I've gone through, y'all know I was at her school, I did an assembly, we was in the gym, we was lit, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to know what was the hardest thing for me to overcome. And so I would probably say like that failure, but not just my failure, like breaking my mom's heart. That was rough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing my mama cry, seeing my mom struggle, knowing that I added to the heartache and the frustration she was dealing with, like that was hard. A lot of guilt was with me during that season of my life. And so what I did to reverse it, I started putting the work in. I made a whole bunch of mistakes, but I can't live for the past, because I've been gifted with the present and I'm gonna embrace the future, so I'm gonna put the work in. So I've had to overcome a lot of different things, failures and drug and alcohol abuse, like kicking habits, saying no to friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've experienced a lot. I've had to go through a lot of pain, but I'm still here and I'm stronger from everything that I've had to experience. So my advice to you, Lakin, is to when hard things come, you've heard it before, what don't kill me makes me stronger. And you say, I don't like it, but I'm gonna embrace it. A wise man once told me that we can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. And so I've just made it in my mindset, I'm gonna learn from the past, I'm gonna embrace my present, and I'm gonna press toward the mark of my future and be everything I've been called to be. All right, so let me just transition real quick, because you wanna talk about overcoming. The next level student of the week, you wanna talk about overcoming? Man, wait till I tell y'all about my man, Darius Simmons. Listen to me, this is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
Darius Simmons taught himself how to play the piano at age 10. By 15, he performed at Carnegie Hall. Now 17, Darius just composed his first song. Remarkably, he's accomplished all of it with just 4 fingers and learning how to press the pedals with prosthetics. His legs amputated when he was a toddler.
My man got only 4 fingers. Remember, you can't control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you respond to it. My man, and he got a prosthetic legs. And so he doing the pedals as he playing. Come on, y'all, what am I saying? That's why we got this video series, to stretch you, to push you to be the best version you can be. You've been created for greatness, and no weapon formed against you gonna be able to prosper. My man don't have all his fingers. He got prosthetic legs, but that don't stop him from doing amazing things. He done played in Carnegie Hall. He got one video that got over 7 million views. What are we saying? You can have whatever you want. You can accomplish whatever you want. There's nothing that can stop you from being what you've been created to be. But you gotta put the work in and you gotta kill the excuses. So the last question Lakin was asking about, like overcoming. Man, when I look at Darius Simmons, what he had to overcome, our next level student of the week, he had to overcome a lot. But for whatever reason, he saw the piano and was like, I would love to play the piano one day. Like, that blows my mind. You know how many people would see someone playing the piano and say, well, I would like to do that, but I can't because I don't have fingers. But there was something inside him that said, I got 4 fingers. I'm gonna take the few fingers I have and I'm gonna learn how to play the piano. I wonder what happened when he saw that you gotta be able to press the pedals and he's like, shoot, I don't have no legs. But then he got a prosthetic leg and was like, yep, I'm gonna use that to play the piano. What am I telling you? Whatever you want, you can have it. What you're supposed to experience in the world is available for you if you put the work in. So no more excuses, because young Darius Simmons, he's human just like you. Go out here and be great. Laser sharp focus in class. Let's have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all real soon. Hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. You gotta subscribe, because I've got so many more videos in store for you. And when they come out, I want them to come directly to you. So click subscribe and let's keep building together.